everybody today. What I'm going to talk about today is really geared towards tarot card readers and mediums or spiritual light workers in whatever realm you're working in. It could be Reiki or whatever. And that is how much communication after the reading is enough. Because you will get people that continue to write you back and write you back and write you back and write you back and write you back. And it's tough because of course you want to be there for your clients. Of course you want to build a rapport with your clients. Of course you want to build a strong and reliable clientele, and you do that by being available to them. But you can only be so available to people because you're going to have clients, as in multiple clients. So you can't give everything to everybody, and that's just the reality of it. There's only so much time you have, and you know, if you're doing this for a living, your time should be paid. You can't give your whole life away to other people for free. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to put a roof over their head, even people who are working in the spiritual realm. So the follow-up emails and contacts, people aren't paying for those as well. And it's not all about money, of course. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't continue to just give everything away either, because that's not healthy for you. And you have to take care of yourself in this as well. And you have to make sure that you are adequately compensated for your time. So, that said, I love when people contact me back and say, oh my goodness, that thing I didn't understand, I've got it. I know what that is. And then they tell me. And I'm sure if you work in this realm, you appreciate that as well. Because often I could see something clear as day and I'm explaining it to them and they're not getting it in the moment, but then they're like, I don't know why it didn't come to me at that moment, and then they know exactly what it is. So that's kind of neat. Or they go and contact somebody else. Maybe it was something they didn't even know about, but someone else could verify it, and that's even neater, because then you know the information is not coming from their mind. You do know at that moment in a mediumship reading that it's coming from elsewhere. So long story short, people will contact you afterwards, and that's okay. It's great to have some follow-up. I think I like follow-up. The issue is when they continue to contact you and continue to contact you and continue to contact you. I recently had somebody who's contacted me about 5 times now after a reading. Just chit-chatting. It's really nice, but again, I work full-time and I do readings on the side, and spare time is not something I have, and I wish I could have like tons of pen pal relationships online and just chit chat with everybody, but you can only do so much. So be selective, I say. If anybody's making you feel uncomfortable, especially, that's the time to not write them back at all. I mean, really, if anybody makes you feel comfortable, because we as people working in this realm, we have a tendency to want to be there for people, and we feel a calling for that. And unfortunately, some people will latch on to that and not want to let you go. And they will, I'll give you an example. I've heard of one person, well, I know one person that has to book rooms when she travels under other names and things like that, because people want to follow her and be around her. And it's kind of sad that it gets to that point, but it can. So be real careful about the conversations you have with people and how much you tell people. I one time told someone that I lived not far from a certain place, and that person continued to contact me and say they were coming to that place and did I want to get together, and started telling me about places I'd lived before that. It was just got a little odd, and meanwhile I was not writing this person back at all. They just kept writing me letters after letters of weird information that had a little too much to do with my life. So anybody like that, just don't write them back. Just don't write them back, because you might think, oh, it's harmless. This is just person trying to chit chat, and they found a commonality between us and they just want to talk about it. But the reality is, you're going to have to let that person go at some point. And you know it because they're hanging on to you a little too tight already. and wanting a little too much of your time. So get it over with early rather than later. And if you err on the side of caution and just let people go that are making you feel uncomfortable, even if they had good intentions, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you gotta listen to your feelings, right? I knew right away, and I heard in my head that one person I just told you about. The next time they wrote me back, I heard in my head, do not write this person back. And I honor that. I honor my guides when they write me and they warn me. I know what they're telling me. And then after that, that person continued to write me, continued to write me, continued to write me. And I never wrote them back. I was never encouraging any more communication. They still continued to write me. So what would have been like if I had written them back? So I tell you these things because you will also have these situations where the thing is, with mediumship especially, it can be tarot cards too, but with mediumship especially, that's a really intimate situation a lot of the time. Sometimes it's just fun, sometimes it's just neat, but sometimes it's really healing, and it brings out a lot of emotions, and it can be really intimate for the person that's getting the reading, because you're bringing through things that really touch them emotionally, and you don't know that at the moment. But it does, and I've had plenty of people cry because it's touching whatever's coming through, and the person is relaying a message that's really means a lot to them. And so when you have that situation, it's easy for people to start wanting to bond with you because you're making them feel, and sometimes people get a little mixed up, I think, when they start feeling things, and they start relating that feeling of healing and intimacy with you, and then they want to have a relationship with you because you're the one who gave them that feeling. Actually, you're not. It was their spirits that came through that you're just a channel, and I try to explain that to people, but they don't quite get it. So at the end of the day, that is a situation that I think anybody working in this realm is going to have to deal with. And you can't be everything to everybody. You cannot be the person that provides emotional support to everybody. I caution you about that because you will burn yourself out real quick trying to be that to people. And people will want that from you because you've given it to them just a little bit. You've given them just a little taste, and they'll want more and more and more. And you have to be careful with yourself because your job is to provide the healing and whatever spirit brings through in that modality, in that moment that you are with that person. But you cannot be a lifelong support to people. So I think this little talk was just as much for me as it was for you all, but it's good information, and I appreciate Spirit for leading me to have these words of wisdom today. Just be careful, people. That's all I say. And it's okay to go back and forth with some people. You're gonna know who your safe people are. You're gonna know who your safe people are. Listen to your warnings when you get them, and be careful. Be careful of how much you give, because you can't just give your whole life away to other people. It's impossible. It'll make you not be able to express your gifts in the manner that you're put here to do. So be careful. You got to protect your gift, and you got to protect what your mental health and what you give to others. All right? So there you go. There is my word for the day. Take care, people. Bye-bye.